Hi, I'm Don, and this is The Hobbyist Geek. Welcome back, y'all! So today we are continuing on with our Metal Earth Transformers series, and we have Soundwave. Now, so far, we're 50-50 on these models. The Starscream model was exquisite. The Bumblebee model absolutely sucked. So I'm really hoping that this falls into the former category, but let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging and see what comes inside. Okay, so here we have the packaging for the Metal Earth Soundwave model. This is 2.5 sheets, so this is actually the smallest one we've done so far. Both Starscream and Bumblebee were 3 sheets. I'm not sure if that bodes well or not. Looking at the product image here, he's got his blaster. That doesn't look too bad. This could be problematic in this area. Other than that, looks fairly simple. His shoulder cannon looks a bit small, and the head looks just a tad big, but that head sculpt looks a lot better than the Bumblebee one. That crest also looks like it could be problematic given the scale these things seem to be in. Other than that, though, I mean, he doesn't look too bad in the product image. I can't wait to see what he looks like in real life, but we will find out. Here's a different angle on the product image. Still not looking too bad. No pictures of the back, though. Here are the other 4. 2 of which we've done. The other 2 we will get to. So, this guy is also a 6 out of 10, just like Starscream and Bumblebee. So, nothing major here. I do find it interesting. They've got Metroplex, they've got Trypticon. I'm a little curious as to why they have these images here. And as far as I know, there's no plans to actually make Metal Earth versions of them. That's a little disappointing. By the way, Metal Earth, if you're listening, would absolutely love some versions of those. Even better, try Devastator. In fact, make Devastator to scale with these. Okay, so we know from the Moo model line that it is possible to make Transformer models that large. I would love to see it. But back to this one. Does not appear to be too bad here, but let's go ahead and open this up. Let's see what we got. And here we have the contents. They were not lying. We've got 2.5 sheets of metal. We've got 2 pages of instructions. I'm assuming these instructions are just like the others. Yep. Fully fold out. No big there. Okay. Looks like the cannon here is going to fit just like on the Bumblebee model, where it can be removable or you can flip these tabs out so that it remains. On the Bumblebee model, I did make it permanently attached, simply because, I mean, there's no posability or anything. There's no real need to take it out. But the instructions themselves, nice and large, typical for Metal Earth. Looks like it's fairly easy to read, so I don't anticipate much in the way of problems there. Yeah, this looks pretty typical, pretty standard for your Metal Earth instructions. Coming in for a closer look, you can see the chest here. It's weird, the chest looks fully painted, but you can see right here it's got the outline for the cassette tray. So, okay. In this case, though, with the folds, it looks like this is going to pop it out a little bit, so good on them. That's actually a good thing. I appreciate that level of detail. A couple of very small pieces, as you can see. More small ones down here. Nothing too bad. I don't know if it's showing up on the camera, but The blue has that same glitter effect that we've seen in the other two models, so that's good. This looks like it's the same shade of blue that they use for Starscream's legs and forearms. Not a bad thing. It's definitely got that shading going through to make it kind of pop out a little bit. Look like it came right out of right off the screen. Not too bad. I really like the little red striping here. That actually looks really nice in this stage anyway. Other than that, yeah. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh, that did not focus properly, did it? But wow. Okay. Well, we'll have to deal with this. But that would be the end of his shoulder cannon. That's actually fairly well detailed. I mean, all those little red dots in there are coming through quite nice. I hope the rest of the cannon goes together just and looks just as good as that. But enough talking from me. Let's cut some pieces out and start building. And here he is, y'all. Metal Earth Soundwave, fully assembled and looking not too bad, actually. Not too bad. I do like this guy. He's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. His feet, the way his toes are pointed, actually kind of make him look a little bow-legged. His pose makes him look like he's kind of hunched a little bit. The backpack is a little too big. I mean, that's just a tad too big right there. And the gun is massive. I mean, that is just an absolutely massive, massive gun, and I can't figure out why. And then he's just kind of, I don't know, standing there for no apparent reason. I mean, he doesn't seem to be aiming at anything. He doesn't seem to be he's just standing there with his gun out. It's a little weird, but, you know, it's okay. It's okay. The paint job is spectacular. The most difficult parts of this build, and we'll bring them in here, try to show you a little bit. The gun was absolutely one of the more difficult parts of the build. You can see all of the tiny little details all over, lots of rolling, but not too bad at all. The head, that's a decent head sculpt. It really is. But that was incredibly confusing and, you know, a bit of a nightmare to kind of throw together. There's like 4 tabs just inside here that were really difficult to get in place. But the worst ones were actually the ones that connect the mask to the sides of the head. The way they've got it, I mean, and you can kind of see the top of the head is a little tilted, and there doesn't seem to be much I can do about it. It's just the way the whole thing attaches, really. Whoa, man, the focus on this is horrible. It's just kind of the way, yeah, this model is, and the scale makes it really, really, really difficult. The chest here is outstanding, actually. I absolutely love the chest. Very, very well done. The arms, they're angled back for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why on both sides. You can ignore some of the scratches here. That's actually me, not the model. Tweezer slipped. Sorry, guys. The abdomen section actually seems a little big, though. It does seem a little bit big for this piece. Coming down to the legs, we've got this awesome painted detail here on the knees. Little venting here, which I was a little surprised to see on a Metal Earth model. Well done, guys. Well done. Backside, not too much to write home about. There is some venting up here as well. Little details along the backpack. As I said, the backpack does seem to be kind of big, though. I don't really think it should be quite so large. I do like this painted detail behind the knee. And of course that like kind of camo streak look across all of the blue is pretty nice as well. I would say this guy is firmly situated between the Bumblebee and the Starscream models. For a little comparison, here he is next to the original Metal Earth Soundwave. And he's definitely improvement over that. There's no two ways about it. Although this Metal Earth Soundwave does have 2 pieces, well, I guess 3, that I think give it a leg up. I think the feet on this guy are much better. And I think the shoulder cannon being at a slight angle is better than us having it straight forward. And then this guy actually has laser beak on his arm, and this guy has nothing. So, I mean, it is what it is. Not too bad. Here he is. Holy crap. I'm gonna have to bring the camera up a little bit. Next to the Moo model version of Soundwave. And as you can see, there's really not a whole lot to compare there. The Moo model one is clearly the superior one, but again, extremely high price point, particularly compared to the Metal Earth one, and a much more complicated build. And last but not least, we'll bring the camera back in for y'all. We've got the other Metal Earth models that we have done so far in this line. So you can see how he compares. They're all about the same height. And he definitely looks like he fits in this collection. All in all, happy I got him. Happy he's a part of the build. And looking forward to the next entry in this series. What do you guys think? Do you like him? Do you not? Let me know in the comments. Also, please remember to like, share, and subscribe this video. And I hope you have a wonderful day. See you next time.